Hello, everybody. Bipolar 1 check-in Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm in a fog. Okay, I did just have to go get dog food. And I did experience that I'm like floating through the world. Okay, not a good sign. It's gonna be okay. I see my psychiatrist today at noon. I made a video a little bit ago and I couldn't stop crying in it. I think the depression is like setting in. So let's talk about that a little bit. The crippling inability to move out of a ball. Okay, that was me yesterday. I had all these plans to do stuff, and I did dust and things like that, but I didn't get as into it as, every time I would start, it was like I was pacing around my house, and I couldn't figure out where to start, and it was confusing. It's, like, overwhelming, maybe, too much, like, I can't decipher how to put things, everything's just jarbled, okay? And I tried to watch, like, YouTube videos, for example, yesterday, but it's really hard for me to understand what people are saying. That is a psychotic symptom. And it's funny because, a lot of times when you're in psychosis, like, you don't always know it. I don't think I'm in full-blown psychosis. I think that would be very apparent to the people around me. But I'm definitely on the road to that. So I'm catching it early. Yesterday, I felt the same way that I do when I go to the hospital. That horrible feeling was inside of me. And I feel like that a little bit today. But it is early. It hasn't, quite, it's not quite as, I think, so what I'm gonna do today is really push myself. Like, I just had to go get dog food. I had to go to the store. I had to go. And I felt like I was floating through this thing. It's like technicolored. Everything kind of just blends together. So I'm like aware of what's going on. And I've been thinking too, been having those thoughts like everybody hates me, and that very well could be true. I had finally, I'm gonna cry, I had sort of like come from a bad place where I didn't have a support network, and I sort of built one up for myself, and I was in a good place, and it's gone. I don't have people. I don't have my people anymore. It's like, I don't think people really understand that. And, I've made jokes and, like, some videos about it and things like that, but it is really serious. And so, in that regard, I kind of feel like right now, I don't have anywhere to turn. And, like, supposing I did go to the hospital, I don't really necessarily know what I'm coming back to. And as far as, like, work and my coworkers go, I'm feeling a lot of shame and embarrassment. And I want to cut people off because when I get like this, I have a hard time facing people. So, and it's like a lot is expected of me, and for the most part, I think I've been meeting expectations, but pieces of me are disappearing as I go, and, I got really caught up in the research that I've been doing. And, I don't want to stop doing that, but for now, like, me and my husband talked about it, like, I really have to, and it sucks because I think it's really important, but at the same time, I'm having some kind of trauma response, And so with that being said, I'm gonna have to set it aside, all of it. And like I had said at the beginning of the year, I think maybe focusing on the Bible is probably the way to go. Force myself to get out into some Bible studies and things like that. And going back to the church I was going to, they've never given up on me. They reach out to me a lot, and that I really appreciate, because a lot of people don't. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a pity party, but a lot of times when I do cut people off, it doesn't go noticed. And I feel like I'm at some level of the pecking order again, and that's happened before, and I feel like I'm experiencing that to an extent now. Thank God, not at work. Ugh. See, my coworkers are cool. Like, I work at a nice little family place, so there's not all that crap that goes with other jobs. Like, I've had trouble with coworkers before, but I learned, live and learn. And I just, don't know what to do. So, I'm really hoping that, this is just a matter of needing a medication adjustment or something like that. But I will say, I'm okay. I don't want people to think that, like, I'm gonna do anything, but the thoughts were there, and it comes from me feeling like a freak, because this happens all the time. And I noticed a lot of the things that I've been writing sound like the words of a crazy person, and I'm just feeling a little down about it, like, and hopefully, I know in the end this is just temporary, but for now it sucks. You know what I mean? So, and I do want to say something. The fact that I came out and said that I was no longer feeling alone in something, and I got attacked for it, kind of opened my eyes a little bit to maybe the people I've been associating with. So it's like I'm starting over. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna start over fresh, and I want to do the things that I enjoy doing, like growing plants and things like that. I'm like down on myself right now, and I know it's because something ain't right. Like, I think it's just like bipolar or something. I don't know. Every time I have an episode, I learn more things. So, and this isn't the worst episode I've ever had. I just don't have that support. You know what I mean? Like, I feel very alone. And I used to look to, like, social media and stuff like that as a way of not feeling alone. And, just recently, things have kind of taken a turn. So I don't know, guys. I will keep you updated, and I will see you around. Bye.